I'm for because global crisis, global issues requires global solution.
For or against, opening the border for the refugees bring better stability for humanity around the world.
Motion, I am for, but with a condition.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that is a very interesting question because it reminds me of a quote. Helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for that one person.
So the key is kindness.
Yeah, exactly. There's no other answer. Kindness is the best quality that we should possess as human beings.
Let's go. All right, so Vanessa, in now segments, the name is for or against. In the wake of unprecedented challenges, the call for global unity echoes louder than ever, urging us to confront the humanity crisis with empathy, resilience, and shared visions for a better world. For or against?
Okay, let's start.
Let's start.
Okay, I'm for because global crisis, global issues requires global solution.
Exactly.
When we walk alone, we walk faster. But when we walk together, we walk further.
Oh, okay.
So having different ideas, different voices, and putting it all together in one bowl will take you even further in solving all of these problems. Especially to see now the world is getting more advanced each day, right? I hope humanity won't be lost and dies in the advance of the world itself. I'm starting to see that humans are forgetting that they are humans. We are forgetting the qualities that we should have as a human being, which is love, compassion, empathy. We're stuck in technology, in all of the advanced things, and throughout this global crisis and global issues, the only way we could give a solution to it is from humanity qualities.
Yeah.
It's very cliche to say, but it's true. If we have solution that requires human beings, because back again, the crisis and issues that is going on are caused by humans. That is why we need humans to solution, right?
Yeah.
Because why are we planning everything for the world if there is no people in it? So we need to work together as a nation, and the most important thing, applying the quality of humanity in it.
Wow. Always put humanity in every problem solved.
Exactly.
Right? All right. The second one. Millions of people are displaced worldwide, seeking refuge from conflict, persecution, and environmental disaster. For or against, opening the border for the refugees bring better stability for humanity around the world.
Okay, to begin with, over 21 million people are seeking for sanctuary. They are lost, they are broken, in need of home, they don't have any family, probably no future. So for this motion, I am for, but with a condition.
Oh, okay.
So rather than spending billions on the borderline, why don't spend it on the refugees and the country itself? But we also have to think about the future, right? We have to think about the economy. Yes, it will bring stability for humanity, but it will be more challenging for the stability in economy. We have to think about the future employment, how they could cooperate with the native around, how it could be sustainable. There are so many pros and cons towards this, but if we could give a solution together between the government and of course us as society, we can work together, I'm 100% sure it can be achieved. So, but again, it needs the cooperation between government and us, and seeking together a solution for the future, not only now, but for the future.
Yes, working hand in hand with government, society, and refugee to achieve the stability for humanity.
Yes.
Right. All right. For the third notions, for or against, diplomacy is the only cure to the ongoing conflicts and wars in various regions.
Okay, I definitely agree. So I am for, because diplomacy has always been the best alternative for war and conflicts resolutions. I think that is the best way to handle things. Yes, diplomacy might not solve it, but diplomacy could manage and also prevent everything.
Yeah.
Because if we talk about war, war is never the answer and will never be the answer towards everything. It would just bring more chaos into this world. Children are losing their homes, their families, education, and when you lost your education, you're gonna lose your future. So there's gonna be so many terrible things happening from war. So I believe diplomacy is the right tool for us if we could have the best communication towards diplomacy. And something that I want to underline even more is that the best communications goes two ways. So speaking and listening, how we're able to speak our thoughts and the solutions, and how we can hear also other people's thought, and putting it all together into a solution for humanity. And that's the best way you could do it. There's no other way rather than diplomacy, sitting together, talking it all out, listening rather than war.
Wow, listening rather than war. I totally agree with that. Like, we will move to our next session. We're gonna listen and we're gonna ask a few of Vanessa's followers on Instagram a few days ago.
Yeah, a few days ago, I opened a Q&A box. I received so many questions. I bet everyone is so excited to ask questions.
Yes, we already have 3 questions that Vanessa will answer today.
Yes.
All right, ready, Vanessa?
Ready.
All right. Okay, we got a lot of questions, but we will take 3 questions that Vanessa will answer today. The first one is from *factor_ID. As Miss Face of Humanity, what aspect of humankind do you think is the greatest to have in oneself?
Okay, that is a very interesting question because it reminds me of a quote. Yeah.
What is that?
So, helping one person might not change the whole world, but it could change the world for that one person. So back again, it goes back to the nature of humankind, which is kindness. So I believe kindness is the best quality that we should possess as human beings. And talking about that, it reminded me on the days where I got messages from people, from strangers that I don't even know, telling me how I was able to change their life.
Wow.
Only by the words and messages that I share, how I empowered them. And all of that comes from the form of kindness, from the act of kindness. As simple as that. And I've also learned that people might forget what you said, people might forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And if you are kind enough each day to everyone you meet, you will share that wherever you go. You will leave a legacy behind on how you could make the world better through kindness.
Wow. So the key is kindness.
Yeah, exactly. There's no other answer. Kindness is the best quality that we should possess as human beings, especially as Miss Face of Humanity Indonesia, to be able to meet a lot of people throughout kindness. I could change their perspective. I could make a positive impact for them.
Wow. It's for single words, it could change someone's world,
Yeah, exactly.
people's world, right?
Yeah.
So, bicara baik, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we're talking about kindness. What if? This is the next questions from Mira.co977. It's very hard the name, but bagaimana solusimu atas komentar jahat yang ditujukan kepada seseorang? What is your solutions for a bad comments that are pointed to someone?
Block.
Wow. Yeah, sometimes it's a solution if the comment is very harsh, yeah?
Okay, I'll answer that.
Yeah.
But during my life, especially as beauty queen, I've learned that there will always be people who don't like you for no reason, and that is not your fault.
Yeah.
But there will always also be people who love you for no reason. So rather than seeing the glass half empty, why don't you see it half full? Meaning, rather than focusing on those hateful comments, rather than focusing your energy on something bad, why not focus it on people who love and cherish you? I know it's very simple to say, but very hard to do in reality. But that is something that I've been practicing on my mind and my heart, a mindset that helped me out throughout years. And yes, it took me quite a while to accept the fact that not everyone is gonna like you, and that is okay. You don't live to please and impress other people. Focus your energy on the things that you are doing, on yourself, and it will bring you more forward. It will bring you further than those who don't like you. And those who love you will always be by your side.
Wow.
So I'm used to hate comments.
Okay, so we focus on sometimes things that brings us down, such as one hate, but we ignore 1,000 love that coming toward us, right? We tend to focus on something negative instead of positive. Not everyone, this is the quotes also, not everyone gonna like you, but also not everyone is important. Important what?
Exactly.
Important your reaction. Takes space on your mental health, right? So just ignore them and continue your life, right?
Your mental health is way more important.
Mental life is more important. All right. So the next questions. I've seen you're very commit to what you're doing. Voice of Woman has been 5 years, right?
Yes.
5 years, and it took a very courageous to make that happen. And I see you are very disciplined on doing things. So the questions from Edward Taye is, why is self-discipline is so important?
Okay, that is from my coach.
Very good. Hi, Edward. All right.
So the way I see it is that self-discipline leads to habits. Habits leads to consistency, and consistency leads to growth.
Okay.
Everyone wants to grow in life, right?
Of course.
We all have goals that needs to be achieved. So self-discipline is very needed in our life in order to go places. Let me give you an example. Take a look at a staircase. There's steps on it that you need to take in order to reach to the top, right? To take each step, you need discipline. Yes, there are gonna be days where you feel not motivated enough. But if you have the urge of self-discipline, you will keep growing. Motivation keeps you going. But with self-discipline, it keeps you growing.
Oh, so that's two different things.
Yeah, those are two different things. I am here because I was disciplined enough. I was very ambitious to the goals that I have in myself. Yes, there are days where I feel unmotivated, I feel like I'm gonna give up, I feel tired, but because it already turned into habit, I keep waking up at 7 a.m. and go to the gym first, even though I'm tired from yesterday, because it already turned into a habit. So reminder again that self-discipline is very important if you want to go places in life.
So focus on eyes on the prize.
Eyes on the prize.
Exactly. So the last questions for you, but the questions from the audience, it's done. It's only 3 questions that we pick. But last questions for you, Vanessa, for the
Okay.
closing. In your view, what is the most important message you hope to convey to listeners about humanity and making a positive impact for a global scale?
Okay, so the message that I want to share for all of you, it comes from a phrase from my hometown, because I like bringing my hometown wherever I go. It's Sito Timo Tumoto, meaning men live to educate and empower others. That is the purpose that you need to have in your life. As I mentioned before, we forgot that we are humans, seeing how advanced everything is. We forgot the qualities that humans should possess. And I've been applying this mindset of triangle hands.
Okay.
So
What
the
is it?
mindset of giving, receiving, and holding hands.
Oh.
So giving,
Giving,
receiving, and holding hands. If you could apply that in your life, I believe not only the world would be a better place, but it will remind you that you are human. And it helped me a lot throughout my reign to see how perfect everyone think a beauty queen should be, right? And I'm here I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm just human with a crown and a sash and a purpose that I want to share with everyone. So for everyone out there, know the purpose that you have in your life, start making an action, be human, and maybe try to apply my mindset of triangle hand.
Wow, please give a round of applause for Vanessa Hatter. Wow,
Yay!
Vanessa, from questions number 1 to questions number 100 maybe.
Phew.
You've been even a very an inspirational figure to youngsters out there. And I hope, and we hope that this video would change someone else's life out there. And don't forget also follow Vanessa's Hatter journey at Miss Face of Humanity 2023. See you next time. Bye bye.
See you in Mexico.
See you in Mexico.